My warmest greetings of peace and love to you who is watching this video. Here, I am going to share about installation art. Now, look at the picture of the Changi International Airport of Singapore. I'm sure that like me, you are amazed by the beauty of this gigantic artificial waterfalls. It's actually one of the world's best and among the most iconic installation arts. No doubt that it has greatly contributed to the fame of Singapore Changi International Airport as the world's best airport destination. This age, installation art na yata ang labanan ng mga airport all over the world. The learning outcomes are the following. At the end of this video, you should be able to discuss what installation art is, identify and compare each type of installation art according to structure, environment, and form, and give examples of famous installation art. At the right is the picture of the Indira Gandhi International Airport of New Delhi, India. The awesome installation artwork greets every traveler once they set foot into the airport. What installation art is? Now, before explaining, here's another picture that is shared to you. This is the Tampa International Airport in Hillsborough County, Florida, United States of America. This installation shows the custom-designed fabricated tapestries depicting the familiar nature scenes in Florida. Let's go to discussing what installation art is. Basically, it is a three-dimensional artwork installed for or in a space. It is added over or under a space outside a building, that's outdoor, or inside a building, indoor. It is a genre in which ideas and impact are more important than the quality of a finished product or work of art. It's because installation artists aren't concerned on how their installations would look like, but of how they can effectively apply the concepts and ideas they have in mind and put it into something concrete, which is a tangible product. Now here are the classifications of installation artworks according to different aspects. First, we have according to structure. Mobile or remountable. This artwork is transferable, detachable, and movable. Here's an example. This is an installation artwork related to signs. A wind vane, which is used to tell the wind direction. Based on its structure, it can be transferred or moved from one place to another. Next is permanent or fixed. The artwork is mounted in a permanent site or location. This structure in the picture is fixed into the space and cannot be moved as easily as you think it could be. Ephemeral or temporary. The artwork is seasonal or occasional, which undergoes retouching, restructuring, redesigning, and or replacement. This Christmas tree installation will be moved out of the area after Christmas season and replaced with something that represents to the current occasion. Another classification based on space or environment. Enchantment. The artwork is carefully devised with imaginary possibilities that remove the viewer or participant from the real world and into an imaginary world created within a space. Here is an example of the installation, which is enchanting or an enchantment installation. It is a combination of lights, sounds, and real water droplets. It will let you momentarily forget the real place you are in and bring you to a different experience. Experience that is out of this world. Next is impersonation. The artwork causes the participant to question which is real and which is not. So here's an example from the Madame Tussauds in Hong Kong. The picture shows both the wax figure and the real figure of a celebrity. Yes, you can't help but ask, which one is real and which one is the wax figure or wax statue? Next is intervention. The artwork refuses to abide by conventional practices or to necessarily agree with the environment in which it lives. Here's an example. The materials used to create the installation are not really related to the environment or to the space, but it is intervened. It is used an intervention to add drama, to add more beauty, and to add certain touch on the space or the environment. Next is approachment. Manifests in the space itself becoming part of the space. Well, at first it started as an intervention, but later on you would realize that it becomes part of the environment. For example, a retablo of the church. First, it may be started as an intervention, but later on it becomes the part of a space. Here is the classification according to form. First, interactive installation involves the audience acting on the work of art. So once the audience manipulates the artwork will give a certain response. Or there is a mutual learning experience between the audience and the artwork. Here's an example, the Fandigraph generator. Well, once you touch your hand on the ball, because of static electricity, your hairs rise. Another is immersive virtual reality installation, or the IVR installation, which plays on the reaction to the audience's movement when looking at the installations. IVRs usually incorporate sensors. So examples of this are the sensory powered or the sensor powered devices, such as the doors of the malls or any buildings that are temperature sensitive. Here's another example, the holograms are examples of IVR installation. Conceptual installations, this focuses on the concepts and ideas as being preceding over traditional aesthetic, technical, and material concerns. So it's more of the meaning of the artwork and not of the beauty. It's meaning over beauty. Next is video installation, a contemporary artwork that combines video technology. So this is very common in programs where the stage is mounted with a video installation, and the video will enhance the beauty of the stage. It serves as the backdrop of the stage, and it helps a lot to make the program even more displayful. Street installation, generally non-permission based, and the installation is effectively abandoned by the artist upon completion. So this is similar to street art, only that street art is more two-dimensional, but street installation is three-dimensional. Here is an example. Street installation of umbrellas. These are actually common in many travel destinations already, or many in many places where tourism are open. I think in every place they are trying to make use of this style, of this design. They're trying to appropriate this design of the artwork. Sound installation gives the visiting public the possibility to stay longer time due to curiosity over the development of sound. A very popular example is this, the magic or the dancing fountain, the musical fountain, or the dancing fountain, where it incorporates or integrates music and lights. And the light is dependent on music. The light's movement is actually coinciding with the music. Here are the famous examples of installation artworks. Surrounded Islands, Biscayne Bay, Greater Miami, Florida, created 1980-83 by artist Crystal and John Cloud. Now, if you're going to classify this according to structure, this is permanent. because it's unpractical to always replace. Space, it's more of approachment because it has become part of the environment. Form, it's conceptual, because concept is more important. The second one is Pharmacy by Damien Hirst, created in 1992, or structure, it is mobile. You can rearrange the order of the colors. Space, approachment, because it's being part of the pharmacy, and also an intervention of a once empty table. For form, it is interactive because you can use this to demonstrate the reaction of medicines or reaction of chemicals when they are put together. And lastly, an artwork found at the St. Laurent Boulevard in Montreal, Canada. For the structure, it is ephemeral or temporary because it's made of a paint, and once the paint fades, of course, it has to be replaced. Or the idea or the concept or the design can be replaced by anybody, any artist, because it has become a popular domain, because it is found on the streets. For space, it is more of intervention. It is intervening the environment or the space, adding more color, adding more drama, adding more meaning. For the form, it's of course street installation because it's installed on the street. There you go, guys. I hope you learned something about my sharing on installation art, and I hope that you will start creating your own installation artworks wherever you are, at home, in the office, or you will make this as part of your landscaping designs. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and have a good day.